Ooh. You recorded that?
Yeah.
Bring back my girls. Well, they're back because we're doing a brand new episode, and I am so ready to talk about episode 5. And this episode is the Pink Table Talk. If you don't know, my name is Marcellus, and I'm a busy man. I got a lot to do, but I'm going to review. So here we go. Last week was crazy. I still can't believe Jessica Wilde came through and she did what she had to do. The girls chat about Yada's exit, and you know what? I am all here for what they're saying. I agree. It was a little uncomfortable. I was wondering, like, Yada, why are you so upset? Like, I get it. You lost out on this chance, but I mean, it makes a little bit of sense. And let's talk about these lipsticks. I mean, it was unanimous. Besides, Jan. But I just don't understand why Jan is so stressed about it. Like, I get it. You feel weird that you were the outlier, but at the end of the day, Jan, stick with your choice. You chose it. I really think that Jan overthinks just way too much sometimes. And I get it, because I do too. She's stressed about this whole integrity situation, but come on. There's $100,000 on the line. You're just gonna have to cross that bridge when you get there. Come on, fashion forward. I love seeing some good fashion on the show, especially in the workroom. I really think that Trinity is showing her style. I'm here for this. So Ru tells the girls that they're gonna do a chat show, and I'm totally here for this because I love to talk, if you couldn't tell. And it's the Pink Table Talk. I love that name. I think I need me a blue table talk. Or is it green? So let's talk about the teams. The first team is Eureka, Akira, and Trinity. I think that this is going to be a good team. I was worried at first because Eureka can bulldoze a conversation, but with the type of girl she has on the team, it's gonna balance itself out, I really believe. Plus, Eureka's the host, so you can't really talk that much if you're gonna be the host. On the next team, we have Raja, Scarlett, and Kylie. And you know what? I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I think Raja will be the most talkative. I'm eager to see what Kylie is gonna say in this situation. And Scarlett, sometimes it seems like it's hard for her to break past a certain boundary when she's doing acting challenges. And for the last team, we have Ginger, Jan, and Pandora. And you know what? I don't think this is gonna go well. I think Ginger is really good at what she does. Jan sometimes doesn't know how to bring it down. And Pandora, she just it sits there a lot. So I don't really know how this is gonna work. I think with Ginger leading, she kind of can carry it along. So now the girls are all talking about what's gonna really happen on these teams. I'm so excited for Raja because she is truly, like I've said many times, redeeming herself. We know in the past on season 11, she had this wall up. She did not really seem vulnerable. She seemed very much so on attack. We're getting to really see this season. She's like, I'm gonna talk about some things that I'm really didn't know I was gonna talk about. We get to see that she is going to open up, be vulnerable, and show us a whole different side. And I think that is smart. It kind of felt to me that Scarlett really wanted to lead, but she was just trying to be nicer to Kylie, and she felt like she didn't think that Kylie could actually do it. So it seems that it's gonna fall apart. We start the actual challenge. I'm so ready to see this, and the first team that's up is Team Eureka. This team killed it, in my opinion. They were so authentic. I felt like I was watching a professional team and everything. I really would watch their show. And I love that intro where Trinity is like, and I'm messy, so watch what you tell me. It cracks me up because I know so many people who are messy like that, and you gotta watch what you tell them. So the fact that she's presenting herself like that is brilliant, just brilliant. I just adore how Trinity is so able to be open and free and talk about her status. It is definitely important and needed in the community for someone to be open and speak about it, and it causes more people to be open and speak about those things and not be scared. I was gagged to learn about Akira. I did not know that she lived her life as a trans woman, but that's so interesting too, that she's able to open up about that and tell her truth and the things she went through and why she went through that. This team did great. For Raja, Scarlett, and Kylie, to be completely honest, I was bored. I did really perk up a bit when I heard Raja talking about her bit and talking about her mom. I think you really got to feel her authenticity, and it felt more real, like something you really would watch if you were watching a talk or chat show. But it felt like for Scarlett, it was too rehearsed. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel authentic. It felt like she was trying to play that character. And for Kylie, I just honestly think Kylie has to just get an electric shock. I need her to come on out and talk a little more, talk a little louder. I'm waiting for this to happen. So for Ginger, Jan, and Pandora, you know, honestly, Pandora did exactly what I thought she was gonna do. She kind of just was there, and I can tell she was uncomfortable. And I wish she wouldn't have done that because, you know, it was kind of odd. For Jan, I feel like she's always at 100. She's just Jan to the max. She has to know when to like pull it back a bit and give us a little less Jan, give us a little medium Jan, or then give us large Jan. I'm like, I need her to give us different sizes. And for me, Ginger carried this team. She literally put them in a wagon and then ran down the street because she was the person who kept it going. She's good at that though, like I said before, off the cuff, great at it. So she did exactly what I thought she was gonna do. So when the girls are back in the workroom and I see Raja breaking down, oh, it broke my heart. I know what she's going through and I understand, especially in the Black community. It get real sometimes and there's a lot of that stuff that just isn't said. And sometimes we need to say it. Come on out and just say it. Now it's time for the runway. Y'all know this is my favorite part of the show. So when I talk about this stuff, I love it so much. I gotta really tell you exactly if I love it or if I don't. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna see if I'm impressed or stressed. So the theme for this runway is Clash of the Patterns, and I can't wait because I love a good pattern and I love to clash it with another pattern. And as you see, I have an example of a pattern behind me. Splash of the Patterns. So first up, we have Trinity K. Bonet, and baby, she gave Wakanda realness. I am totally here for this. I love how she clashed the patterns together. It was a great choice. I think her body looks great, and it's so tailored, this look. I am like, yes, I'm here for this. Guess what? I am all kind of impressed. For Eureka, I think I really enjoyed this look. I think everything that fits her really well. It's really hugging her body, giving her that hourglass shape with the like mermaid kind of dress at the bottom. Pattern clash, realness, okay? She bought everything from Goodwill and put it on a dress, but that dress fits her beautifully. However, I'm not a big fan of the hair. Yet, I am still impressed. For Akira, I was totally here for her approach to this. What smarter way than to take pattern and to do like a seamstress way about it? She looks amazing, really a great choice for her, but anything she wears is gonna fit her well, and you can definitely see how she has the ass almighty. I love it, and I will say that I am impressed. Miss Raja is giving us African fine print, fine garment. I mean, she made me feel like I was about to go out and have me a little dance and be with all my good African Judies. Raja looked expensive, like she was on the tribe of coming to America, and she got way more money than me. I am impressed. So Miss Kylie Sonique, I don't think this is a bad look at all, but I do think it does not fit the category. She had this cheetah print and it was a nice kind of looking dress, but I think it just didn't push the envelope enough. It just felt like one print and it felt just cute. It didn't feel elevated enough for Drag Race. So I'm a little stressed. So for Scarlett, is this a nice looking dress? Yes. Do I feel moved? Meh. I really think that Scarlett can do so much better. I think it was very cool that it had these love letters that her grandparents had, and it's very 50s looking kind of feel. I felt like I was watching I Love Lucy. It just felt like I was seeing Scarlett from season 11 again, the Scarlett that isn't like coming and kicking down the door and letting you know that she's here. So yeah, I'm sorry, Scarlett. I'm a little stressed. I can't believe Scarlett and Sonique are kind of like, meh, this week with the looks and the challenge. I've been rooting for them. This look from Jan was very Jantasy-ish. For me, it's too much. I'm not a big fan of sometimes how Jan puts things together. I just was not totally here for the whole thing. Did she look cute? Yeah, but just the way everything fit her and just, it was very junior and I'm stressed. Okay, for Ginger, first of all, this look is ugly, but in a good way. I think she really found the challenge and did it right. She had these clashing patterns. She looked like she was on a safari of some sort. It was a good choice and it was perfect for this challenge. I'm impressed. For Pandora, I really want to like this so much more than I do. Overall, I love how the dress worked on her. The clash worked. It was a nice style dress. The way she put everything together, her hair, she didn't sell the look for me. You know what? I just was not a huge fan. I'm stressed. So the judges give their critiques and we find out that Eureka's team was the top team, and I am so happy because I definitely think they deserved it. But then you come to find out Ginger wins the whole thing. And you know, I really thought Eureka was gonna win. Like, I really thought Eureka gave it. She had so much personality. She was quick with it. It was perfect. Ginger was great. She did a good job, but I really wanted Eureka to win this. But overall, I'm still gonna respect that Ginger won this. Good job, Ginger. I'm really sad to see Scarlett in the bottom, but you know what? She really didn't show enough vulnerability, and it felt so fake, like I was saying before. I'm torn because I want to say she deserves to be here, but I love her so much. Is it Scarlett's time? As for the notes for Jan, I really get that the way that she feels, and she's feeling like people aren't understanding that that's just her. But it's almost like, honey, this is the gig. You gotta come in and give us the different sides of you. You can't just give one Jan all the time. You gotta give happy Jan, lower Jan, sad Jan, mean Jan. You gotta give us all of it because that's what the audience is going to be looking for. Now, when the girls go back in the room and they talk about everything, was it just me or did Scarlett seem a little shady? She's kind of showing us that shade could come out. She's kind of throwing Jan under the bus, but you know, it's really hard to read who's gonna actually go. When we get back on stage, we're getting ready for the lip sync for Your Legacy. When I see Bianca, I was like, yeah! Wait a minute, she ain't no lip sync assassin. And I know you were thinking that too. But ultimately, we see that she's gonna leave, and guess who comes in? Mayhem Miller! I really enjoy Mayhem Miller. I have seen Mayhem Miller perform so many times, and I've gotten to meet her. She is the sweetest thing ever, just sweet as pie, and I love it. So they do the lip sync, and Ginger wins $30,000. That's a lot of money. That's more than the season 1 and the season 2 girls got for the crown. When Ginger reveals her lipstick and it's Scarlett, you could feel Scarlett's heart just crush. So sad that this show does this to people. But as we know, there's still a game within a game, so I'm still wondering what is it gonna be and who is gonna be the person that emerges from the game within a game. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna turn out. And that does it for episode 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 6. Please, in the comments, let me know what you're thinking. What did you think about the episode? And also, feel free to let me know what shows you want me to review next. And I will. Maybe. If you ask nicely. Please make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time when I talk about another show. But for now, I gotta go. But my legs hurt, so I'm not gonna run this time.